Hey, it's Shannon Long, and today I'm in Ferndale, Michigan, dropping in on the Bee Nektar Half Pipe.
I don't know, it's been here for so long. This is the first meadery I've ever been to.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. We've been coming for about 6 years when they were just down the road.
I love all the different flavors and the experiments that they do.
It's a super inventive place.
They got a lot of different flavors out there, a lot of different things to choose from, different styles of the mead and the cider and stuff. It's a lot of fun to come try different things.
They have so many different ones that they offer that there's something anybody can find that they like.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of beer, so when you said you're coming to Bee Nektar, I've had a few of them, and I've liked all of them so far, so I want to come down here and try a huge list of what they got here.
It's nice to have a different option than beer. It's a nice place to hang out. They let you bring in your own food. There's lots of different events that they have.
We enjoy coming to their festivals that they have quarterly because then we can really sample all the different ones that they offer. We've enjoyed bringing our family here and introducing them to mead.
I think we were camping or something, and he mentioned something about brewing a beer, and I was like, wait a minute, I brew beer, so come on over. Yeah, so then we just, we started hanging out brewing beer.
I've been homebrewing a long time. Paul had been homebrewing a long time. Carrie and I were in a homebrew club that really got into mead.
We got to try a lot of really great meads that, I didn't even know that kind of stuff existed. And then when we went looking for it commercially, it was really hard to find. I was looking for a job and drinking the mead, and I'm like, this is really good. Why don't we just sell this? He's like, yeah, all right. I'm like, okay, good, done.
If we could sell 10 cases a month, man, that'd be kind of cool, And then I got laid off. All right, we're gonna move to Silicon Valley and foreclose on the house, or we're gonna go all in on the meadery. And she's like, yeah, let's do it.
We didn't have any contingency plan for something like that. So, and I think it was a few days later, he texted me a tank picture of a 1,000-liter tank that he bought. And we were only brewing in little 30-gallon batches at the time. So, that's a big jump. It's 265 gallons.
It's a scary time when you're underfunded as a business in general and you're trying to develop a product that you just believe in, but there's really no evidence that it's gonna work. It takes a toll on relationships. It takes a toll on your sanity, it takes a toll on the color of your hair.
I think I was probably the only one that from the get-go, I had the idea of, I thought it was gonna be big, and they thought it would be nights and weekends, and I'm like, yeah, we'll see.
It was so crazy. We ended up getting, the top 100 brewers in the world. It was 2013, and then again in 2014, I think, and it was no meadery was on that list.
Now that we know how the meadery came to be, let's find out how they make the mead. Hey, Steven.
Hi, how are you?
So we're about to do, I think the most important thing for mead is the honey, right?
Oh yeah, you can't have it without it. We work with honey, and honey is 100% fermentable sugar right from the get-go. It's very simple, and that's basically what differs in the process. Whereas beer, you do about 70% of your work up front in the brew process. We do about 30% of our work up front in the actual making process and the mixing. Most of our job comes after we have pitched, and it's nursing the yeast along and giving it the proper nutrient that it requires to grow, propagate, and make us look pretty.
So what's step one?
Step one is take the lid off.
Woo! That smells really good.
This is orange blossom honey. And
stick this back here.
Put that there. Awesome, jawsome. All right. And then that can go anywhere in here. Just if you want to leave that out over here.
There we go.
Cool beans. You want to do me a huge favor and just scoop up a nice chunk of honey. Just like
It's a little warm.
Oh, it's very warm. You actually have to heat up honey to get it into a liquid pumpable state. And you just want to pour that guy right into that little hole.
Okay.
Making it easy for you today.
And why are we doing this?
So we use a pump to move the honey from the drum into the tank, and the style of pump that we use requires that you pre-prime the pump.
My aim's not that great.
So now we're actually going to turn this guy on, and I'm gonna kneel like a lady. We're just gonna open this gate and start it up.
And so all 4 of these vats of honey go into this fermenter?
Yep.
So good. Once the mead is done fermenting, it needs to be filtered. All right, Tony. So you are the master of filtration here at Nektar.
Yep.
Is that your official job title?
I wish.
For today it is.
All right.
Tell me, this is a pretty hefty piece of machinery. What exactly does it do?
This is our 4th and final filter before packaging. It's a cross-flow filter. Bad stuff goes that way, good stuff goes this way for packaging.
What does it look like before it goes through here?
It's pretty dirty, but it will filter out all the yeast and anything else that could potentially cause re-fermentation. And it makes it crystal clear.
Perfect, and you're a master at this. Just say yes.
Yes, I am.
Nailed it. Just like in the craft beer world, barrel aging has taken off in popularity. Brent, we get to sample some barrels, like one of my favorite activities.
Mine too.
Awesome. What are we going to be trying?
We're going to be trying episode 13.
Oh, this is exciting.
One of my favorites.
So, step 1, sanitize.
Yep.
Excellent. Now I got to rip this thing out.
Yep.
Bung.
If you can, they're a little.
Whoa. Oh, God.
Yep. There you go.
Got it. Okay. Put this all the way in. Beautiful. Brett and I here, we just pulled samples directly from the barrel. Now step 2 of the process is a little sensory analysis. Is that correct?
Yeah, we're trying to figure out, are the barrels progressing the way we were anticipating? Are they going fast enough, not fast? I mean, the thing is you can't control once it goes into the wood. Changes in temperature make a big difference, humidity makes a big difference. So if we have any exceptional samples today, we know we've got a pretty good barrel over there. We're not going to package all of the barrels, so if there's anything exceptional right now, we're gonna try and take a blend of the best barrels that we can, and that will be the release. 24 is smelling good.
Yeah, it seems great to me. I mean, you can definitely get the sweetness of the honey too. It's there for me.
That is where the magic happens. So hopefully the rest of these samples are gonna go the same way.
The samples we pulled actually tasted great, but I was ready for some of their finished product. We normally are drinking beer on this show. Today, we're drinking some mead. You're gonna have to talk me through kind of some of the flavors that I should be looking for, beer versus mead.
All right, we can do that.
What are we doing first?
This one is going to be called Tuco Style Freakout after Breaking Bad. You ever watch that?
Yes.
So this guy right here is all Mexican orange blossom honey. It's agave nectar, lime juice, and lime zest. This actually came off of a margarita mead that Brad made way back in the day.
This makes me so happy.
It makes me happy that you're happy.
The tartness is there, the limey kind of tartness and citrus. I could drink a lot of this.
Actually, you have a really good palate after all because this won the Michigan Mead Cup Golden Best of Show in 2015.
Nailed it, guys. Good job. Zombie killer.
This is the zombie killer. This is what keeps the lights on at Nektar. So that's all fresh apple cider. It's cherries and honey.
The first thing you get is that cherry right off the bat, and I love cherries, especially Michigan cherries. There's nothing you can't love about this. This is actually much drier than I expected. I expected a lot more sweetness to it, but it's wonderful.
Yeah, when we pick the names, like we want to pick something that, like, if you see it on a menu, you're gonna be like, what? I think the first name that got vetoed was like the sound a zombie makes. Yes, everyone else looked at the guy like, really? Like, what is this?
The labels, they always crack me out in your descriptions. I mean, they're entertaining.
I don't know, I really do dive into it and get to the details so that, like, people that can geek out on these things are like, I know every part of that movie, and like I find it and I'll put it in there. And
you do a great job. I mean, you design every single one of these.
Everyone but Zombie Killer, yeah.
All right, here we go. So the next one we're gonna do is called Kill All the Golfers. Kill All the Golfers was after an Arnold Palmer, lemonade and iced tea kind of thing, right? And anywhere in the South that makes sweet tea, this really comes through as that for me.
Wow, this is cool. You're right. Because I've had this before, and now that you're saying Arnold Palmer and all of these tea notes, that's all I'm getting.
So the dude's rug, just really chied the room together.
You stole my line, man.
Yes. Well, actually, she stole it before I did. I stole it from her. So with this one right here, it's fresh pressed Michigan apples cider. We have chai tea. So we have this really cool blend of chai tea that we do. So if you're into chai tea beverages, I think you're really gonna like this one.
Well, cheers. Thanks for letting me drink through all your product. And now that we're up to speed on what they currently have on tap, let's take a look at a new sour program they're experimenting with. So we're doing a Pure Brews collaboration.
Sure are.
I'm excited. We're supposed to be collaborating on this. What are we doing?
Well, I thought this was all your idea. I just took your email and, went verbatim.
Sour everything.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. I love sour beers, but this is all your idea.
One of the things we've been wondering is it possible to make a really good sour mead?
This is what experimental R&D bee nectar looks like.
Yep.
Some drills, some small 5-gallon buckets of honey, and
This is actually how bee nectar started. Brad did very similar practices in his basement with this.
We're gonna make a high alcohol, around 15%, big cherry mead with a blend of different, as wine yeasts, beer yeasts, as well as Brettanomyces, lactobacillus, and the souring organisms, all those fun little bugs that are gonna turn our sweet little mead into something that's possibly gonna be a little sweet and sour. That's what we're hoping for.
this is the most beautiful collaboration because two of my favorite things on this planet are anything sour and anything cherry. You nailed it.
Yeah, well, it was your idea in the first place, remember?
We're done with that, so you can lick it all you want.
So good. Dude, we had a crazy time today at Bee Nectar. Cheers!